Days of Our Lives spoilers Wednesday, July 2nd. Sophia leaves baby in safe haven box, Javi's fire station discovery. Days of Our Lives Gabby and Xander's amorous association sparks Sarah's fury in shocking promo. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Wednesday, July 2nd, reveal that Sophia Choi will drop off her baby in a safe haven box, so firefighter EMT Javi Hernandez is about to make a surprising discovery. Days of Our Lives suckers know Sophia's water just broke, so she's surely in fear mode. Rather of giving birth at the sanitarium, Sophia will give birth in her bedroom and decide she can't let anyone differently see her invigorated. Tate Black has been visioning his son's first way and other mileposts, so he easily suspects the gender is manly. Days spoilers say Tate will be proven right when Sophia indeed brings a baby boy into the world. Still, Sophia is determined to let consanguineous parents raise this child. Still, Sophia may worry that he'll grow indeed more attached and fight to keep him if Tate sees this little bone. Sophia won't want to face new pressure from Amy Choi either, so she'll suppose the stylish thing she can do is give up her baby ASAP. Days spoilers say Sophia will sneak off to the fire station, where there's a safe haven box that allows maters to drop off their babies anonymously. Although it'll be hard for Sophia to give the baby up, she'll believe it's what's stylish for everyone. Sophia will also get relief of the Apkins and any other substantiation that she gave birth at home. Within the coming occasion or two, Sophia will shoot out an SOS to Melinda Trask and get her help casting a bogus story, one that'll trick Tate into allowing she had a baby girl and that the consanguineous parents formerly took her home. As for Javi, he'll find Sophia's invigorated son in the safe haven box and rush him to the sanitarium so that she can get checked out. This will pave the way for Javi and Leo Stark to look after the baby, though they obviously won't know Sophia was behind the drop-off. While Javi updates Leo on the rearmost baby news, Steve Johnson will have some important word to partake with Julie Williams, most likely about the choker she still hopes to get her hands on. As for Maggie Kyriakis, she'll push Sarah Horton Kyriakis to use her as a confidant. Days spoilers say Sarah will indeed get some effects off her casket regarding Xander Kyriakis, so she'll appreciate Maggie's support. Holly Jonas also has some scenes coming up with Maggie and Sarah before she turns her attention to Commodity on her phone. Tate might text Holly about meeting up, or perhaps she could push for a meeting rather. Either way, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Holly and Tate will reunite romantically laterally this week, so stay tuned. Days of Our Lives Gabby and Xander's amorous association sparks Sarah's fury in shocking promo. Days of Our Lives sees hot summer spoilers, including Gabby Hernandez in an amorous clench with Xander Cook that looks like a crooked vengeance association that absolutely enrages his estranged woman, Sarah Horton. Days of Our Lives summer promo, a sneak peek into Salem's hottest stories. So, Days released a brand new summer promo. It actually has some scenes going all the way into Halloween, interestingly, and it's everything that you need to know about what stupendous summer storylines are coming. We're going to drop all that for you, give you all the filmland, everything you need to know. So, I'll say up front, this is a real treat because this promo is nearly as good as the periodic Day of Days mega promo they put out every October. There's a lot to unpack. Many effects we saw lately, but utmost of its material coming this week laterally into July into the heat of summer as we get near to the 60th anniversary of Days of Our Lives in November. Shocking exposures, Sophia's secret, a fire station baby, and a web of lies. So, the promo has Sophia Choi going into labor each by herself. That happens this week. She tells the baby, looks like it's a girl, that she can't let anyone see her. And also Tate Black, Leo Howard, is asking Sophia, where's their baby? 'Cause she's obviously given birth. And she says, the consanguineous parents were with me when I gave birth, and they wanted to take her home right down. Poor Tate is shocked and confused. And of course, Sophia is lying through her teeth. Cut to Javi Hernandez and his firefighter EMS invariant talking with Kayla Brady up at the sanitarium. Javi says the baby was dropped in the safe haven box at the fire station. Days of Our Lives Sophia's love means further? So Sophia gave birth and ditched the baby because she was upset Tate was going to not go through with the relinquishment plans, and she didn't have a counsel because Brady Black hovered Melinda Trask. It was a big mess. So Javi takes the baby home to Casa Hernandez, and he and Leo Stark read a letter that Sophia left with the baby. It was unsigned, of course, saying how giving her up was veritably delicate, but was done out of love. The EJ firing riddled Johnny's arrest, Rachel's secret, and a mama's dream. Next, we're going to get into the EJ DiMera firing, tried murder riddle portion of the promo. EJ and Belle Black are in court. The theme is the verity is in ashes, although we saw it be formerly this week. We've got Johnny DiMera being arrested by Jada Hunter and getting his mugshot done in the promo. And also Belle is going to be executing the case, which is kind of awkward since the indicted shooter, Johnny, is her whore son and the son of her swain. We'll see if she and EJ resolve over this or not. In court, Mayor Paulina Price testifies that her son-in-law, Johnny, said his father got what he merited. That's what he said. So we all know though that EJ was shot by Johnny. The real killer is likely little Rachel Black, and she's in the promo as well. Leo tells Javi that notoriety bought him. Days of Our Lives, Rachel blocking out the trauma. So perhaps EJ is paying Leo to write in composition in the onlooker slipping mistrustfulness on the case against Johnny, which is just a lot of particular substantiation. Although Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, did turn the gun over this week, so we'll see what ballistics say. And obviously Johnny's prints are going to be on the gun. So, the promo has EJ telling the judge that Belle has a major conflict of interest, but obviously she's still going to get to try the case. There's a split alternate scene of EJ and Belle locking lips before we see Rachel on the stage and Belle asking her, "What happened coming?" Kristen DiMera also has to deal with stress from her son when Rachel asks Kristen, "What if Johnny goes to captivity because of me?" There's a scene that's a little vague. It's a flashback of the night EJ DiMera was shot and Rachel was standing in the door skimming into the DiMera living room. So, it looks like we're going to get to eventually see her memory of watching Johnny and EJ fighting. Our leaker insists that Rachel shot her uncle, but doesn't flashback it. So, Grandma Marlena Evans may get further word from Rachel through hypnotism because in the promo, Belle realizes her mama knows who shot EJ. Days of Our Lives, Marlena's health crisis. Speaking of Marlena, she passes out in court. She's leaning on Abe Carver. Belle rushes over trying to revive her mama as Johnny and EJ look on. Latterly, Marlena is at the sanitarium. Everybody's upset. Marlena had a dream about being Stefano DiMera as Queen of the Night. Talk about a blast from the history. Rafe Hernandez tells Kat Green, there's a reason Stefano is known as the Phoenix. And Anna DiMera tells Tony DiMera, she claimed your father is alive, and he's kind of screaming. So perhaps they're talking about Maurina. Sounds like the grief is really getting to Doc since Stefano is surely dead, at least as Joseph Mascalo is surely dead. Commercial battles, conspiracies, and the return of Gwen Rizek. Also, we've got Xander and Philip Kyriakis in a plotline about empires combusting. Brady tells Alex Kyriakis that he spent utmost of his adult life fighting for the top spot and says we all have. Obviously, that's the CEO job at Titan. Also, Stephanie Johnson questions her pater Steve Johnson about him probing DiMera, and EJ orders someone, looks like Gwen Rizek, and says find out what he knows and stop him. So, she's back on July 7th, and it looks like EJ and Gwen may be co-conspirators, which is instigative. Days of Our Lives, Kat Green's mission. Next, Kat Green meets with ISA director Shane Donovan. This is actually the scene we formerly saw from not long after John Black's burial, when Kat was asking why Shane needs her reverse, as in critic. And flashback, he told Kat to find out where EJ got the finances to buy the sanitarium. Rafe has her FBI contact on the case. So, Alex questions Xander about some lines and if they'll cause trouble. Alex is grilling him. Xander looks worried and Maggie Horton Kyriakis harangues at Xander, saying she'll stop him. Maggie says she owes it to her family and Victor Kyriakis' memory. Vengeance, alliances, and hijacking Salem's summer of dishonors. We got Gabby and Tony conniving at Casa DiMera. And this is leading up to the Xander and Gabby association situation. Gabby tells Tony, "We fight fire with fire." But Tony says, "No, we fight fire with wildfire." And we've got Mike Horton back as Jennifer Horton is publicizing the opening of the Dr. Tom Horton Free Clinic. And Julie Williams reminds Maggie once a Horton, always a Horton. And also we see Sammy Brady is back in Salem. Hurricane Sammy has got a scene with her partner, EJ, and also she's all tearful as she reunites with her grieving mama Marlena. Also, Sammy's hanging out with her family Eric Brady and asks, where does the time go? Days of Our Lives amorous association ahead. Okay, now back to some juicy stuff with the association I mentioned before. There's a quick shot of Gabby kissing Xander, and it looks like they're vertical, which is a definite sign of an amorous association, and this could be the wildfire that Tony wants Gabby Hernandez to engage in to blow up Titan. Holly Jonas and Tate are kissing in the forecourt. They attune this week as Sophia tells Ari nothing turned out like she allowed it would. Sophia is doing commodity bad to Holly while she's resting. She's kind of half undressing her, and Sophia is snapping snaps of Holly Jonas in her lace bra. Ari advises Sophia to move on with her life, but it looks like she may do commodity bad rather. Each right, back to amorous. Brady and Sarah walk into the Boyd and see Gabby kissing Xander. Sarah flies into a rage and tells Xander he can spend his time doing whatever he wants. But also Sarah kisses Brady, and it looks like Xander CA and handle that. He lunges at Brady. Looks like he's trying to punch him in the face. Days of Our Lives Tony and Gabby's arson plot. So, this wildfire plan of Gabby and Tony seems to be scorching the Kiriakis family. Chad DiMera kisses Kat and Johnny and Chanel Dupree kiss. She's standing by her man despite the felonious charges. Alex Kiriakis tells Stephanie he loves her. That looks like it's going to be July 4th, because there are non-fictional fireworks. Effects take a turn for the dangerous as Gabby tells Javi that Ari is missing. She's been abducted along with Holly by a masked man. No doubt that's about Doug 3 and his debt, because Tate confronts Doug 3 demanding he tell him everything he knows. Halloween horror, a regard into Salem's spooky future. We've also got a quick shot of Halloween action. So some of this promo is worming into fall. Alex screams look out and pushes Chad and Kat, who's in a Halloween costume, out of the way of a sickie signaling a butcher cutter in Horton Town Square. Still, this would be killer with the cutter could butcher all of Salem, including Alex, if this is from the Halloween occasion and Days sticks to its tradition. But it wouldn't really be, and just would be someone's agony. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.